So here's the old sander. It's the old DeWalt 3 amp 5-inch random orbital sander. Long story short, the pad on it was gummed up with a bunch of adhesive from a sanding project that my wife did, and I was going to replace the pad on it, but figured might as well pick up a second sander while I was at it. Don't like this one 100% because it does vibrate pretty good, but decided to make the stop into Home Depot and get the Ridgid 5-inch orbital sander. Same exact specs on it. 5 amp or 3 amp 5-inch disc. The only difference is the low setting on this is 8,000 RPMs. Low setting on this is 7,000. But we'll do them both at 12,000 and see what happens. But so first up,
what do you mean by that setting there?
Well, there's a speed setting on the side.
I didn't even know that.
Turn this on here a second. You can hear it. Anyway, so both have a fresh pad of 120 sandpaper on here. We'll try it out on this ACX plywood, which, contrary to popular advertising with Lowe's and Home Depot and Menards, being a sanded plywood, this is not sanded. Like this, saying it's a sanded plywood means it needs sanded, but it's very, very coarse compared to a cabinet grade plywood. But that's what we've got to test it on. This and a piece of maple. Got a little bit of chatter on both ends from the planer, so we'll test both of them out on both of these and take along for the ride. Okay, so as you can see, it kind of does pull you around a little bit, but it did just fine. We'll try it on the maple now. Okay, not bad. Again, beat you up a little bit, but nothing terrible. But if you do have a lot you're sanding, your hand does feel it after a while. So we'll switch cords and hopefully this thing will work because this extension cord is finicky. I'll try this one. Come on. So this one spools up a little slower and is more of a higher pitch. But as you can see, it's riding a lot smoother.
Yeah, it does.
Now for the maple. Oh, that is a much smoother ride. Actually, I'll run it through the side. The speed's on this one too. That is a lot slower. This thing sounds like it has a turbo in there. You hear it spool up when you first turn it on.
It does.
Overall, though, I mean, it's hard to compare apples to apples because this is a 5-year-old sander that's got hundreds of hours on it, and this is brand new. I've probably used it like an hour today, but really like the way this feels. It doesn't shake your hand so much because the motor on that one, it vibrates your hand so bad, like your fingers tingle after you're done with it if you use it for a long time. So yeah, it was pretty cool. Now this one is compatible with shop vacs if you would rather do that for dust collection. I didn't feel like dragging the shop vac out here because that thing's loud. That one, I could probably rig something, but I don't know that it is actually compatible with one. I know that one is. I think a 2 1/4 hose is what it fits. So, price point. This one was on sale at Home Depot for $65, I think. Regularly, about the same as this. I think it was like 87 is what it was marked down from. This one's $84. Now, when I bought this, it was like 50 some dollars. That's inflation. Thanks, y'all. Appreciate that. Everything's expensive now, but it has held up well and done a good job for me so far. But really happy with the new one. So, do you want to test these out?
Can, yeah.
I can take a camera if you want.
All right. All right. Try it out on the plywood first here.
Hey, you want to spin that knob down to the lowest setting?
Yeah.
And y'all can't see texture very well in this video. This is nice and smooth now.
Yeah.
This part here is not at all. It is very rough. So, anything else you want to do?
I mean,
swap it out and go for the other one?
Yeah. I mean, I can already tell it is way smoother.
Yeah.
It reminds me of like a one of those like hockey pucks on air hockey, you know?
Yeah, because
it just
it just floats.
Yeah.
Yeah. That one, that shakes your hand pretty good.
Yep. It's a little rougher.
Yeah. I thought about getting one of the Harbor Freight ones just for laughs.
Yeah.
Because everybody gets Harbor Freight.
And those were the same grits on them too.
Same grit, yep. Yeah. Now, there's a lot of people that will get on me for not getting Milwaukee. Milwaukee sucks. I said it. They're overpriced. Everybody likes Milwaukee. It works great. I don't care for the price. Plus, Milwaukee wasn't actually available in stores, so that's what I grabbed. But my boss gives me a hard time all the time about not having Milwaukee. I've got the wrong color red. Got the Craftsman. Now I got the orange. I like
Craftsman
the orange.
make a version of these. Have to try theirs sometime.
I had a battery-powered Craftsman, and I threw it away.
Oh, yeah?
Because it was horrible. Like, you think that's bad? It was horrible.
Did they only make a battery-powered one, or do they?
They've got a corded one. I need to.
Would there be any difference? I mean, doesn't seem like there would be, but
It's supposed to be the same thing, just corded
yeah.
versus the versus cordless. Anyway, so that plywood is actually going to be part of these cabinets, and we'll get some video up of these. This is an order through Thumbtack. This one's going to be a doozy. Time crunch.
Yeah.
Got to have these done by Tuesday, and yeah, so we're working on it, and we should have everything ready to assemble and spray tomorrow. Started it this morning, so we'll get some footage up of that. Anyway,
Yeah.
anything else you want to do on live?
No, I think that's it.
No. All right. Well, if you're in the market for a sander, that would be my choice right now of those two. It's got all different features with that shop vac capability. It does go a little slower, which would be good if I was doing like fine sanding with like a 320
Yeah.
grit. But yeah, there you go.